So good morning and welcome to CSL Texas Hill Country. My name is Beth Warren and I'm the spiritual leader here, and I will be facilitating today's lesson. And this month our theme has been engaging, embracing, and empowering life. And for the final time, let's just briefly explore what that means. Fully engaging life, this lowercase l, meaning the human life experience, means being present and being conscious and being involved and being active in our own lives, not sleepwalking through life on automatic pilot. This is, by the way, our focus for today as well. And then deeply embracing life, this uppercase L of life, meaning the greater life, the life of God, means realizing there is a power for good in this universe and we can use it, making conscious connection with the power, and empowering our human life and our spiritual life means standing strong in the knowing of who and whose we are. And when we engage, embrace, and empower life, both human and spiritual, we get to have an extraordinary experience of life. Today, we explore what it means to really engage. What does engage mean in the context of this month's theme, is the way that I'm talking about it. You know, in Star Trek, The Next Generation, what did Captain Jean-Luc Picard say to Data every time the Starship Enterprise was bound for a new adventure? I don't know how many of you are Star Trek fans, but yeah. What did Captain Jean say? Engage. And Data would hit the throttle or whatever lever that was on the Starship Enterprise, and off they would go into space, the final frontier where no man has gone before. We may not be going off into space, the final frontier where no one has gone before, but we, like Data, must engage if we want to create an extraordinary life. You know, in our New Thought philosophy, which is a faith, a way of life, we do not believe we came here to live puny little lives. We believe we are here to be and to express at the fullest level possible. And we are here to dream big and to bring those dreams into reality in our lives. You know, Ernest Holmes wrote this in the Science of Mind textbook. Free yourself forever from the thought that God may be pleased by a life of sacrifice, or that righteousness is more perfectly expressed through poverty than abundance. Some of us got that. This was what the life is about from our religious upbringing, I'm sure. But know that the greater abundance of every good thing which you are bringing out in your life, the more perfectly you are expressing the divine urge within you. Anything you can dream of is not too great for you to undertake if it hurts no one and brings greater good into your life. And if it brings a greater good into your life, it will bring a greater good into the larger life, because there is no private good. Remember that. We are all connected. And I love this quote from Diane Harmony, who's one of the New Thought authors that wrote 5 Gifts for an Abundant Life. And she writes this, and what does it mean to dream? To dream is to open yourself to the thoughts of God. To dream is to become consciously aware of the desires of God that want to come through you. To dream is to choose one thought and say yes to it. To dream is to surrender into the mind of your heart, where the invisible divine idea can find fertile soil to grow and become, no matter what the external circumstances. To dream is to step beyond what is to what can be, To dream is to dance in the realm of all possibilities and to step outside the box, to try on, to stretch and to grow, to choose to be a vehicle of holy manifestation. To dream is the first step of receiving the gift of intentions. So say this with me. I am here to bring my dreams. I am here to bring my dreams, my big dreams, into reality in my life, into reality in my life. And as I do, I am blessed. I am a blessing to the world. I am a blessing to the world. I'm going to read that again. I am here to bring my dreams, my big dreams, into health and to reality in my life. And as I do, I am a blessing to the world. You know, last week we talked about dream triangles. Some of you may remember that. Dream triangles are a way to differentiate between what is ours to do and what is God's to do. And remember, I gave you a practice. You take a piece of paper and you draw on it a large triangle, and then you draw a vertical line right down the middle, cutting the triangle in half from top to bottom. And on the bottom left side of the triangle, write your name, and on the bottom of the right side of the triangle, you write spirit, universe, source, God, Harry, whatever you want to represent the spiritual side of life. And why not just write life with a capital L? That would work. And then write the dream at the top of the triangle. And on your side of the triangle, you think of or you write down anything and everything you could do to further your advancement toward the realization of your dream. Include all you can do physically, logically, emotionally, and spiritually to achieve the goal at the top of the triangle. And the other side of the triangle is where you're going to put in what the universe can do for you. Think of possible miracles, serendipities, or happy accidents that you might experience, all of which would help you advance toward the realization of your dreams. It's things like help you unexpectedly meet new people who have been looking for what you offer, or give you a bright idea that will not only change your life, but also the world. Arrange the circumstances to ease your journey. Open your eyes to new possibilities. Help you negotiate and transcend obstacles. Accumulate physical resources and summon new opportunities. Did any of you do it? You don't have to answer, but writing it down on the triangle is not enough. We have to then take the steps that are on our side. That's when we say we engage and we make it so. Because as we do our part, we give the universe the opportunity for it to do its part. And if you don't do your part, the universe can't do its part. Your action and your engagement gives the universe the opportunity to bring to you people who have been looking for what you offer, to arrange circumstances to ease your journey, to open your eyes to new possibilities, to put the physical resources and new opportunities in your path. And if you aren't on the path, the universe can't do it. But sometimes we think we have to have all our ducks in a row before we take the steps, don't we? We want to make sure we are fully ready, fully and completely prepared before we even take the first step. And let me let you in on a little secret. There's never been a mama duck overheard telling her babies, okay, we have to have a stream to cross. Now everybody line up. because ducks don't believe that way and behave that way. And there is a clip that I would have liked to have shown you of a mother duck getting her babies to line up. She just starts off clucking, quacking, or whatever the duck's sound is, and the ducks fall in line and or get ahead and then get back in line. And it's not until they're all, but she goes ahead before they're in line. So if the mama ducks waited for ducklings to all line up in a row before crossing the stream, they would never get across. And it is the same with the universe. Our ducks do not, cannot, and will never line up until we go. Which means that now that we have written ideas down on our pyramid, we need to engage and make it so. There's a ghost writing that says, whatever you can do or dream you can begin, or dream you can begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. And so I think all of you know that one of my dream triangles is to getting the word out more about my life coaching program, which I have several programs to offer in my life coaching program, but it starts with dream building is the number one, and building our dreams by design rather than by default. And on one side of the dream triangle was to have technical support for my consulting business to help me attract clients. And that's what I have been working on. As you may recall, I went to the dream building conference before COVID took off, and that's when I invested in the training. And so I came home and did all the study materials and took the exams and everything. And then when we were supposed to go back to have our in-person training, COVID had come out and they had canceled all. So we had to do it virtually. And I've been working on that ever since. And I can tell you that I have come across some periods of time that I wanted to give up on it, but I had invested quite a bit of money in that, and I felt like I couldn't give up on it. And I came across some obstacles along the way, and but I didn't give up. And I love the note from the universe that says, if you just start dancing, that's another way of saying engage, I can assure you by the power rested in me more than you could ever imagine, the music will be added, as will the dancing partners, the giant disco ball, and whatever else you like. That's a note from the universe. Engaging also means moving forward, even in the face of seeming challenges or obstacles. And the note from the universe has more to say, so let me read you the rest of it. But I must warn you, start is not to be confused with start, then stop to see if anything happens. No, that's I'm scared, tired, and not sure what I really want. I mean, start, as in never stop, never look back, because even if I make a mistake, at least I still got to get to dance. Do your thing, I'll do mine. Cha-cha-cha, the universe. So I thought that was, and I can tell you, it has not been easy to continue it after Tom's passing. It's been a real challenge for me, but I have stuck to it and have launched my marketing funnel for the Dream Building program. But if you stop yourself with hesitation and doubts, or begin saying things like, it's not working, I feel so confused, or I must be doing something wrong, then the entire universe grinds to a halt. And your hesitation becomes its hesitation. So don't stop. Remain engaged. Change your mind if that's appropriate. Change directions if you want. And adjust your sails if you need to, but don't stop. And when we engage, we are talking about faith, and we are talking about persistence, both high and holy spiritual activities. Persistence enables life to unfold through an evolutionary process in which doors you'll knock on later in the journey can only come into existence if there is a journey. If you have engaged, if you have done your part. So, my friends, is it time for you to more fully engage life by doing what is yours to do? To more deeply embrace life by trusting the universe to do its part? To empower your life by standing strong in the knowing of who and whose you are? I say yes, and I hope you join me. And let me leave you with these final words on this month's theme. You could not be more powerful. There is a power in you. You could not be more loved. You could not be more guided. And the universe, your greatest self, is conspiring on your behalf. It wants for you what you want for yourself. When you stay grounded in the truth of life's significance and magnificence and your glorious self, an upward spiral of success and happiness will begin to lift off, gathering momentum to the point of you truly being unstoppable on your journey of self-discovery, revelation, and love. And with this still before you, no matter how rocking your life has been so far, I have no doubt that the best is yet to come. So let's engage and make it so. And so it is.
Yes, engage. And that's Jean-Luc Picard.